Good Monday morning and happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you have a great and safe time, and if you are able to be with family, that you will be with them. And I pray that that'll be a peaceful and a joy-filled time, and that's really what I want to talk to you about here. You see, the world is going to line up against you. Every Thanksgiving, they do this every single time. They'll do this is how much the average meal costs this year. Look at the increase. Or, as they did in recent times, they made everything smaller, and that way they could keep the price down. So, again, figures don't lie, but liars figure. This is expensive. Oh, look at the airports. They are crowded. Look at the roads. Oh, petrol is expensive, and the traffic is everywhere. And then they'll come on and say, here's the average calorie count for each of these things. And look at it. You're only supposed to have this many a day, but look how much you are putting in your bodies. And then they will run cameras out and show you homeless people. And every so often, you'll find one of these rich multimillionaire politicians will take 30 minutes out of their day and go be filmed handing mashed potatoes across to poor people as they come through, so that they're on the news cycle and then they go back to their mansions. It's all designed to make you feel shame. Shame on you for spending this kind of money. Shame on you for all those calories. Shame on you for enjoying yourself when there are people out there who don't have all this food. All right, as Jesus said, the poor you will have with you always, and we are always concerned about the poor. But we're not just going to hand them mashed potatoes on Thanksgiving. We're going to feed them all through the year, and our Safe Harbor does, through one generation away. But we'll also get them clothes. We'll get them help in other ways through GraceWorks, through Bread Shed up in Poplar Bluff. Thank you guys for sending us a video. We love the videos of the works you're involved in already. So send those in if you have not already. But again, that's the whole point. We're taking care of poor people every day of the year because we care about them. But we're also allowed to feast. We're also allowed to have feast days, which comes across into the English language, even in the word feast or festival. And feast days in the Old Testament, you're expected to eat. Now, gluttony is a sin, but gluttony is not overeating on Thanksgiving. Gluttony is overfilling your body with food, alcohol, work, sex, whatever, as a way of life or as a way too frequent habit. Meeting and Thanksgiving, oh my goodness, rejoice. God has blessed most of us, and going to allow us to be around friends or family, allow us to watch Detroit lose. That's a football Thanksgiving tradition, and I loved living in that area, so I'm not messing with Michigan. I loved my time there, but the Lions. Anyway, I want you to be aware that the world wants to suck your joy away. These are drama llamas. These are time toilets. They're going to flush away your time. They're going to flush away your joy. They like to land on you like a mosquito and suck all the joy out of you by saying, look at the calories. Look at the cost. Oh, how dare you do this when these people are down there. All right, Buffy and Zeb on the local news. Were there homeless people in September, July, February? Why aren't you showing us them then? Because guilt and shame. They want to work it. You don't have to engage in it. You can enjoy that. There was a man who came up, saw my guitars some time ago. This is a few years ago. And he goes, well, I don't know what preachers make now, but I know, that I think they're paying you. I looked at him and said, do you know how long it took me to get these? I work normally. I have at least 2 other part-time jobs and a full-time here. I don't sleep much. I would trade and trade up, work hard, trade again. I only have about half the guitars I used to have, actually a little bit less than half, because then I could sell 2 or 3 to get one I liked. But it was intentional hard work for 40 years. I'm not going to be ashamed. These are fine things. I like them. However, like last year, when we were fired, one of the first things I did was start going around pricing them, going to sell them. Why? Because they're things. I love them. They're great, but they're things. Didn't have to sell them because friends and people like you jumped in to rescue us. The point is this: you're allowed to have nice things. You like your car, you like your nice couch. You know, my wife is an interior designer, and sometimes she'll pick up a bit of cloth that's used on a curtain or a window treatment and say, "Isn't this fun?" Okay. It's fun for her. The whole point is it's okay. Enjoy the food you've been given. Isn't that what the Bible says? What is good for you, O man, but that you should enjoy what God has given you. It's all right. Laugh. Go ahead and eat. Go ahead and sit back and go, oh, it's all right. If you're doing that every day or every week, that's a problem. But if you're doing it as a festival of Thanksgiving, good for you. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you on the other side of the holiday when they're going to be advertising treadmills and Pelotons.